ろしくお願いします。みんなを助けましょう。
Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Today we're gonna start off with Nikke.
よろしくお願いします。
Yeah,
みんなを助けましょう。
I guess we should do a little bit of TLDR first, I guess. With Google, or specifically the YouTube platform, actually mentioning that they want to ban or restrict content with gacha in it. I think around 15 November, I don't recall, I guess it's probably the country's time. They're gonna start restricting gacha content. So that means, I assume, okay, this is my interpretation, which is that you are not allowed to do gacha on the gacha game live on stream. Because it advocates it. But you're still fine with gacha games? I'm not sure. There's probably an exodus. Some people might be affected, some people might not. I for one am not really affected per se, because I can always pull on it myself. I don't need the gacha luck. Is it? I'm actually not sure. Maybe I need the gacha luck. I have no clue. But basically, I won't be able to do this kind of action anymore. Let me just put it back to... yeah. So I probably won't be able to do this in the future on stream anymore because of the new rules put in place. For people who do not know, you can go with the terms and condition that was added, I think, 2 days ago. A few things of note, which is that Japan, the anime industry, actually want to focus more on modern audiences, so that they can at least alter a bit. But I do hope they don't, because the reason why people watch their content is because they are targeting their own content and people are liking the content. Obviously, there's definitely gonna be people who hate the content, but I think for the most part, most people are okay with the content and learning about the content, because honestly, if everything is the same, there is no spice, right? If let's say I ask you to eat salt every day, would you really do that, you know? It's like... yeah. They say my YouTube is not live. Give me a sec. Let me check something. I'm pretty sure my YouTube is live, but give me a sec. Let me do a bit of checking. Yeah, YouTube is live. So I have no idea why. Okay. Yeah, it is live. I do not know why it's not reading the chat. So if you're on YouTube and I can't see your chat story, I guess the app doesn't want to read the thing, and I can't really undo the boot here, right? Let me see. I will just probably have to go back and check in every once in a while. For right now, I can't really actually push it up on YouTube on my end. I can't receive the API for the chat. I'm just gonna manually open it up. Let me see. Yeah. It says it's live, but then the chat is unable to read. What is this weird nonsense? I don't know. I was talking about YouTube policies, so that probably could be the case. I'm not sure. Yeah, you know what? I just pop out one of this pop-up chat, and then we will see how it goes. So I'll have to tap around, because instead of a unified chat on my end, I only see a separate chat. Anyway, as I said, today I want to do a few pooling of Nayuta. Firstly, because Nayuta is pretty good. Yeah, there's a new event for you to vote for pilgrims. If you do want free pools, do go do the voting. And share the thing on Twitter or on Facebook, whichever, you know. I don't know whether it works with downloads, but I just shared it on Twitter, personal account obviously. So yeah, anyway, let's start pulling a bit of Nayuta before we can never pull again. This is probably one of the last games you can do the pulling. So I'm just gonna pull a little bit more. Nothing. If you don't see any golden, and then I'm like, yeah, there's probably nothing there. Let's do a bit of pulling, a bit of ascending. So since this is like probably the last time we can pull in the month of November, because I'm not pulling after this, so I'm gonna pull up to 150, and then we're gonna see how it goes. We already did 40 times 380, so. Dang it! Okay, let's see. Did it? No. 100 times. So we do another... how many times? I'm doing 180. Okay, can. So we just do up to 180. Before I redeem. Oh! Okay. Is it Nayuta? Okay, you know what? Just keep others. I'm not in the mood for ours. Pilgrim! Yes. Yes! Well, that's going on to my Nikke friend Discord. Aloha! We have it. We have it at what, 110 pools? Rate rise, I think it's pretty on par with the rate rarity, which is generalized. I know people can be unlucky. Yeah, wait, I guess. Give me a sec. Woo! I know some people actually limit break 3, so I'm not those kind of people, so if I ever get limit break 3, it's because I play so long that I just have dupes of them. Plus, I always think that it's better to do it that way. Anyway, we did it at, no, it's 140, 150. I can't tell. How many pools is this? I mean, another 40 pools and we can get 10 pools. Is that worth it? I mean, it is still a Pilgrim banner, right? So I still want crown. I still have bonding chain I haven't got. You know what? Let's do 4 more pools. Let's do 4 more pools. Oh! This is pure content, dude. 3! 3? Petra, okay. Hey, we get biscuit again. Okay. Pilgrim? If we get crown, that'll be great. We got another Nayuta, LB1. I don't mind that, okay. Elysion. Elysion could also be Rappy as well. Ah, mass normal. Not bad pool, not bad pool. Mostly because I got LB1 Nayuta as well. Okay, 3 more pools. And then I'll be stopping, so yeah. Dang, son, dang. 1. Now, you know what? I'll press the skip button. It's gonna be Nayuta again, LB2. Oh! LB2 Nayuta. That's perspiringly hot, man. That's hot. Yes. Okay. Okay. We are getting new treatment. Okay. You can see on the screen. Okay, the last 10. Afterwards, we're going to actually continue on the story. I mean, it is Pilgrim banner, that's why I'm willing to actually push a little bit more. Because the chance of getting Pilgrim is a lot higher in this time. I have never seen before a 7 SR pull before. That's interesting, okay. But with that said though, we have put what we wanted to pull. So yep. Oh, it's close as well. Okay, I can. We have some purple, which I don't think you can get as all in terms of pilgrim, so I just don't mind just pressing it. Pressing the button. We'll just forge on. Okay, so we have a few SSR we have, right? So we have Vesti, we have Snow White, 2 Nayuta, 1 Mask, 1 Doggy. Okay. Let's go find them first. And put them in upgrade mode. Let's see. I know Snow White should be somewhere here. My Snow White should be LB2, right? I think. Yeah. That means whenever she gets her gift thingy, she will be set a collection thingy. So yeah. Let's see. Next character to upgrade would be Vesti is one of them. We get LB1 Vesti. That's not bad. There we go. And what else do we have? I think Emma is one, right? Emma is not one. Is this mask normal or mask? Mask normal. It just beside. That's our first LB. I mean, I'm an old player, but I wasn't a consistent old player, so it makes sense that I would want to have a old LB character. So, who other characters do I have? Not Maiden or Isabel. I think we don't know why Isabel is so close to Hunting Commander all the time. Due to the main story. Okay, next one, Haran. Actually, I've never seen Haran's kit. I mean, I probably did it before on the online contents where people play guides on, but has activating when attacking, constantly deal DOT, enemy inflicted is neutralized, affect 2 others, so spread for 5 seconds. Activate when attacking full charge attack cell, gain pierce, critical rate, when killing enemy increase attack. You basically need to kill enemy to actually get good buffs. Then everything else is kind of selfish. I guess that's why, because most of the content right now doesn't involve killing to get buffs. Rather, you need to get buffs generally speaking. Yeah, I can see why she's not rated highly. We have Chime. I also got the Rapunzel Grace from one of the banners. One of the anniversary boxes, because I did not get her during my initial when she was released, because it was during the time of, I believe, Red Edge? She was released in Red Edge, I think. And I wasn't playing. I did play Red Edge, but I did not log in enough to get her. So yeah. Anyway, we have 2 LBs, might as well just use it. So she's also ready for, you know. She's also ready. I'm really close to LB3, but I'm not gonna do it. When she goes into the Pilgrim banner, we can luck set, okay? That's just how I think we should play our best. I also did get this pass, but I do not have crown. I just get it just before in case, because you are not going to get this until way later. So, and I think this is not a bad skin. Obviously you are not going to get the Nikke skin anymore from crown, but you can still get this version. Pretty good looking. Ojo Sama crown with a lot more shirt. Is it's more like a Chinese dress. Looks really good. Personally, as Chinese, very great. But yeah. So I did went in the game just now and did some buff so that we can actually just do some of the content and then we can go to other content. Because today we don't really have much Nikke content. We only have Heaven's Fall, Goddess Fall, final chapter for part 1. And yeah, I only done everything else today. There wasn't much thing. I didn't want to bore you guys with dailies. Rather, I wanted to see whether we can finish up some of the other games. So I'm going to put some of my stuff that's going to grind, and we're going to put it in the forefront. In Eden, Nayuta sits cross-legged on the railing, surveilling the battlefield. The Raptures are pressing in on Eden from all directions. Their movements are unnervingly unified, perfectly in
クイー
sync.
ンの支配による影響はヘレティックだけが受けたのではないか。
The Pioneer and Inherit squads are fighting brilliantly. No, they are far better than anyone could have imagined. Though only 5 in number, they are holding back the massive hordes of Raptures.
しかし
Tyrant-class Raptures haven't joined yet, and neither have the Heretics.
時間の問題か。
Nayuta looks towards the horizon.
間に合ってくれ。
I beseech you, do not be late. Is she talking about Crown? Crown is strong. She isn't able to fend off 2 heretics, right? Actually, no. She was able to fend off Talkative and like Chatterbox and who's the other? Individually, right? But that still leave other characters, and we know Nihilista costs even the normal pilgrims a lot more. Obviously, now with Nihilista out of the way, where she was the strongest, I don't think Individual was stronger as well. So, generally speaking, now it's just a weakened Nihilista. Who else will be the mid track now? Unless they say all the heretics are joining in, which I doubt so. 2
エ
hours
デンの
later,
槍発射可能です。
よし、準備を進めてくれ。
照準と発射は手動です。砲撃により誘導能力は喪失しています。目標とできるものはクイーンもしくはエデンの正面に集結しているヘレティックの一団です。選択してください。
okay, fine. Scarlet Blade slashes through a harvester's leg. Damn, harvester. If only the real Scarlet could do this, right? If only our gameplay Scarlet could do this. If only she isn't bounded by a unit tree barrier. If only... If only, right? How I think they should have done, honestly, a gameplay change that I think they should have done is that if they do the chain, they will have a damage bonus. If they do not have and they are fighting solo, they can still use it at most a 90% efficiency. That is what I wish they could change, right? But the what kill, grade 1, 2, and 3, step 1, 2, and 3 bursts should still be there, but I don't think it should be a must requirement. Or they can make it so that each character can do grades, either at this grade or this grade, and they fulfill the effect, but with differing proficiency. I believe there is a system similar to this, though I think it's a bit far-fetched. Final Fantasy XIV. It has a step system where you can switch it out, you can do it this way, you can do it that way, you can branch it. Mostly on the melee classes, I feel it has a similar system. They could do that kind of system in place where you do not need the... Let's say if you have step 1, 2, and 3, right? If you do step 1 correctly, in step 2, to step 3, you do bonus damage. If let's say you do step 1, then you step 3, then you go back to step 1, then you do it again, I guess. So it's like... Except instead of being able to do it continuously, you have something like... you still have the cooldown mechanic, you still have those mechanics, so you cannot make it abusable. No? Maybe there will be a better system, I'm not sure. It may be a bit hard to code, judging from it, you know. Anyway, as it staggers, Isabel drives a feather into its head. The massive creature collapses, sending up dust that blankets the area.
剣で切れるものなの？ まあ運がよかっ
A golden blade pierces scarlet abdomen. As the smoke clears, Indivilia emerges from within.
大乱と級をおとりにしていいなんて数の暴力は楽でいいですね。不意打ちか相変わらずだね。1対1の真剣勝負でもしたかったのですかそういうものは夢の中でどうぞ。インデビリア
The bell dives towards Indivilia.
あいにく私は正々堂々なんて趣味はありませんので、この無限のラプチャーの海を頑張って泳ぎ切ってください。もちろん私も見ているだけではありません。
Indivilia slips into the cloud of dust. Pretty
良
Mama.
くない状
Interesting
況
attack.
ね。インディビリアが戦線に出てきたわ。大乱多級も多数出現。火力不足で押され始めてる。スノーホワイト、何か策はある？
前進する。
Advance.
どういう意味？
敵により接近し、より多くの敵を倒す。
できるなら最高の戦術ね。
水を差すようで悪いけど、そろそろ補給も追いつかなくなってきてるわ。
なら一発で2体ずつ倒せばいい。
とんでもないことを真顔で言うわね。いいわ。付き合ってあげましょう。
行くぞ。遅れるな、パピヨン。
私も行くの？勘弁してよ。
補給がなければ勝てない。
言っとくけど、安全なところまでだからね。片足突っ込むだけでもごめんだってぐらいなのに。
それでいい。
安全な場所なんていつまであるかしらね。
Johan stands before Eden's spear, aiming control. Lost in thought.
ヨハ、
なんだ、
何か迷っておられるようですね。
槍をどこに向けるか。戦線は押されつつある。頭上にはクイーンが浮かんでいる。
By all appearances, I think the Queen is one in this.
槍は一つだ
Plus, they can still do another later.
迷うところがあるでしょうか。私たちがどうなろうと後を託せる人がいるはずです。
け。そんな奴がいたか。
ブラザーです。
そうか。あいつなら。
イサベルが負傷、グレンと共に交代します。防衛戦に亀裂、スノーホワイトとハランが交代します。パピオンも同行しているようです。
仙人は
瞑想中のようです。
大したゴミゴミ。
接近中の熱源反応を多数検知。数はおよそ2000。
ここまでだ。エデンの槍はクイーンに向ける。
了解しました。検知した反応のうち一つが高速で移動しています。ヘレティック・インディビリアに接近しているようです。識別可能圏内、識別開始。これは
What's that supposed to be?
ま
It's
た
probably
援軍が来ているようですね。クイーンは情けというものを知らないのでしょうか。まあ私も圧倒的な数で押しつぶす方が好みではありますが。ニヒリスター、なぜ黙っているのです？戦力にもならない上に頭も使えないなんて、かかしの方が役に立ちそうですね。
うっせえな。ほっと
お断りです。
インディビリア、
ええ、何か。
来たのは ラプチャーではないようだぞ。
Just turns around and sees a thick cloud of dust. It's clearly a massive army. Yet she senses
でも何がこれほど大量に。
something shoots out from the clouds of dust. Tia furrows her brow, trying to make out what it is. She soon realizes it's something she's seen before, but by the time it dawns on her, it's already too late. Crown! Mounted on Trombe, Crown's lances pierces straight through Indivilia. Indivilia rolls across the ground, struggling to get back up.
ごきげんよう。
Oh, the rematch. I have not seen the final battle with Crown. I only saw up to Chimes. End of part 1. I wouldn't say I finished end of part 1, but the scene I have watched was end of part 1 of Crown. At least bare minimum.
同じ手をまたしても。
I'll remind you, Indivilia Kryptonite is not Crown. He has been defeated by a lot of strong Nikke. It's just that she is specializing in assassination.
今度こそ避けられると思っておりましたが、持久力が散漫だったようですわね。
注意力でございますお嬢様。
Chime is here.
ああ、そうでしたわね。
貴様ら
Chatterbox charges at Crow. Touches the crown.
体当たり。太郎太郎。
Taro slams into Chatterbox's abdomen, sending him tumbling backwards and putting some distance between them.
王国の人間もどきども。
Of the kingdom.
今の太郎太郎って何？
Kilo, please, no, you're also very cute, but not like this.
キロが好きなゲームから学習しました。そうなんだ。
What game? There's no game in the kingdom.
押しのけることはできましたが、効果は今一つのようです。特殊個体トーカティブは依然として強力です。演算中、金ピカの腕に乾燥できていれば有効な打撃を与えられたはずです。
Was Talos damage in the crown storyline?
その話はもういいって今する話じゃないでしょ。しかし金ピカの腕に変えてくれるというキロとの約束です。頑張って素材を集めてるからその話は後にして、ね、了解しました。
死に来たのか。
いい
お前たちだけで戦況を覆せると考えたなら誤算だっての。
タロス、どう思う？いいえ、演算中。個体の戦闘力にもよりますが、数的な戦力ではこちらの勝率がはるかに上です。
この後に及んで世まいごとを。
Plus crown, dude. Clouds of dust behind them begins to settle. Countless Nayutas now come into packed so tightly they stretch across the entire horizon.
ようやく来ましたか。
どういうことですか。国祖千人号こんなに。
What?
どういうことですか。これは。
Well then, I'm gonna auto.
ニケ、ナユタの分身、2000体、演算中、敵ラプチャー、数千機。しっかり数えてよ。すでに十分な勝率です。よし、ならばやるのだ。
参りましょう。
人間もどきども。
A mess produced. The light bursts out from Indivilia's body.
巨大化を検知。巨大化だろうが、なんだろうが、数の暴力にはかなわないのだ。
Join the battle and then we have an ending part, right? This Indivilia. electro form. Hello, Indivilia, we see you again.
普通も絶望もない世界ガーデンオブシャングリラ。
This is the first time seeing Chime.
残念だったな。ここまでだ。
Chime has no assets, yes. I mean, to be fair, her view is always been weird, I think, because she always pictures. And she always angles herself in a weird way. Oh my god, come back. I don't really like the Indivilia team, to be honest.
私のつまらぬ能力と言いましょうかね。私は妊婦の一部を分け与えた己の分身を作り出せるのです。妊婦を定着させた私の分身は本来の私と何ら変わりありません。自律的な判断を行い、
Doesn't it
自
sound
律的に行
dangerous?
動す
Get
る。
corrupted.
全部でどれだけでしょうね。3200以降は数えていないもので、まあ多ければ多いほど良いでしょう。分身たちは世界中を巡り情報を集めることを使命としています。クイーンの現在地、ヘレティックの動向、世界の変化などあらゆる情報を手当たり次第に集めているのです。
So this is how she has been gathering information. Is this why she knows Mirror? Because essentially she's working like a surveillance, similar to how Mirror is functioning. Since Mirror is half a heretic, half an... Okay, I wouldn't say she's a full heretic anymore, with how she has transformed. So we're gonna get crazier Nikke powers. A splitting of the nymph. Isn't it categorically dangerous? Because the nymph is a unknown technology, no? And if she's splitting her nymph and duplicating it, how does it work if one of them get corrupted? Obviously, from what it seems like because their personality and everything, they're all individually very strong. But maybe one corruption is all you need to take down this. Obviously, we know Indivilia and Chatterbox both have corruption code weapons with them, so this sounds like a dangerous gamble. And then revealing it right now would be also a dangerous thing, no? I guess it also makes sense why the main unit always have low battle capability. I guess that if she goes away, everyone will also fall. Every one of this machine will. That's my guess. Because she doesn't really fight. She fights like barely, I guess.
集めた情報をどう統合するのかと言いますと、定着させた妊婦は分身が死ぬか本体である私の意志で戻ってきます。その時本体たる私に情報が統合されるのです。
Okay. So if it's defeated, it will go back to him. It will go back to her. But this still seems like a dangerous thing, unless corruption code needs the nymph to be whole. But if she's always generating this, she will never have a whole nymph, so the code cannot penetrate.
妊婦が失われた分身の機能は残念ながら全て失われてしまいます。それほど万能ではないということですね。とはいえ情報収集しかできないというわけでもありません。分身に戦闘能力をひたすら磨かせれば、これで言わんとすることは伝わりましたか？この戦場に集結させた2000の分身は戦いのために鍛え上げていたものです。先駆者やインヘルトの猛者たちには及びませんが、
Okay. So they train the bodies to one task and one task well. Reconnaissance, battle, and some other stuff. So right now we have the battle squad, worth numbering 2,000. I thought she summoned everything, but no, she's figured out. Okay, we are still gathering more information on her ability, but that's
やすやすと打たれる器でもありません。今なら私が遊んでいたわけではないと信じていただけますかね。
yeah, that's why the main body is always under stress then. Why she needs to so-called meditate, because she's controlling.
恥ずかしながら分身たちは私と違って方向音痴なもので、信号がなければどこへ迷いつくことやらですので、遊んでいたのではなく分身が来られるよう必死に信号を送っていたというわけです。お咎めはご容赦いただけると助かりますね。
もういいですから降りてきてください。すぐにエデンの槍が発射されます。そこにいては1000人の黒焼きが出来上がりますよ。いや
はや感謝の言葉までは望みませんが、それはあまりにも。
早く急いでください。
Step on it.
はいはい。
The clones dash across the plains. One sends Raptures flying with a palm strike, while another crushes the Rapture's armor with a swing of a stone hand. A third pierces a core with a spear. 2,000 clones overwhelms the Raptures with their own weapons and techniques.
感想ですわね。
召喚でございます、お嬢様。すごい、これなら本当に。
Bullet sprays from one clone. Rocket blasts from another. Is that a Nayuta with gun? There's a rocket launcher, there's a gun. What is she doing? I have no idea. So she has spear, staff, and it says stone. How is stone piercing iron? Oh, Godesium. Isn't Godesium meant to be freaking durable? Even if you are using like 1,000 stat strength, you know, the stuff would break first, not the not the armor. Unless those are disposable. One hurls grenades. Probably this one. While another lays mines.
ちょっと自由すぎませんか。同じ意見です。勝てればいいのだ。勝てれば。
おい、何してんだよ。
Nearly stuck.
何か舌打ちしてる場合かよ。さっさと引こうぜ。
その通りだ。今は分が悪い。こちらの数が足りない。
They earn enough of us Raptures. Are you sure about that? Pretty sure Raptures control. There's a lot of Rapture population.
そうですね。ここは引きます。空の上の偉大なお方がどうにかしてくださるでしょう。
Okay.
お逃げになるのですか。他はともかくそこはお上手ですわね。
キロ、知っていますか。何を。我々の対トーカティブ戦績は2戦2勝、勝率 100% です。あ、言われてみれば本当は大したことないのかな。
Kilo. Talking.
乗せられんじゃねえ。さっさとずらかるぞ。
The Raw Stormbringer descends. Lectures up Indivilia, Nihilista, and Chatterbox. Then takes to the sky. Vanishes beyond the horizon. It didn't kill Nihilista.
のゆたの4つ目。こんな力を隠しているとは思わなかったのだ。
I mean, she is a pilgrim,
大
right?
軍団がどこかに向かっていたからついてきてみれば、これは間違いなくナユタが近くにいる証拠なのだ。
Spring Nayuta can fight Tyrant class bare minimum.
この機会にネイキッドキングのことも。
Yeah, she can fight Tyrant class. Now that I think about it, because in the Masters there are Tyrant classes, it just means that she's at least Iron class. I say at least because we do not know her true potential yet. In terms of storyline, not gameplay. Gameplay, I know she's better than even the mermaid right now. For dumbest of dumb. Yeah. Naked King. The party from the Crown Kingdom gazes up at the sky. The clouds are turning red. Laser versus laser action. Again? The queen is like spamming the ultimate on cooldown. Up 5 minutes, another laser, send it down. Not enough. Shorten the cast time, spam it again. Eat the item, shorten it the cast down. No, just press it about. Very trigger happy.
本当に無限の力でもあるという。どうする気？
エデンの槍で先手を打つ。
計算上、私たちの方が10秒遅れます。
She probably also has the space station energy, and the OST is hyping up a lot better now. 10
10秒
seconds
で言う
behind
な
the
ら
king.
私が防いでみせましょう。
No, Rapunzel!
前回使った分もまだ回復していないだろ
それでもです。
う。わかった。ただ
No!
準備が完了次第撃てるようにしてくれ。
Rapunzel is deflect. Wait, who did I say was gonna deflect? I put Haran, right? Haran Scarlet. Was it Rapunzel? I remember I've said a few deflects. I can't remember. It's been 4 or 5 days.
はい。
Rapunzel steps forward and looks up at the sky. The clouds gradually raidens. After a brief prayer, she raises her staff.
必ず守ってみせます。
A golden barrier spreads out. Though through the clouds, crimson light pours down. Her limits come faster than expected. Even so, Rapunzel makes up her mind that she will burn her core if that's what it takes to block the attack.
ラプンツェル。マリオ。私も手伝います。何を言って下がってください。大丈夫です。あれは私と同じ力ですから。
She gonna absorb?
心配しないでください。
Light begins to emit from Marian's bandage just as crimson light is drawn in. She's absorbing.
何が？
A strange light gleams in Marian's eyes. She absorbs every trace of the ominous crimson light from the
こ
sky.
れは一体。
ヨハン、今です。
よし。
Oh, his eyes, dude! Gohan yanks the lever with all his strength. Woo! Wow, I like it, dude. I mean, if this was live and this was like an animation, this would be easy. Sadly, we have to make do with budget, right? But you know, this scene would have been nice animated, like how Red Ash had their own animation for some of the fights. Anyway, it erupts with a thunderous boom, sparks and flames flying everywhere. It's thrown back, tumbling across the floor as Eden shakes. A massive blue spear tears across the sky. Marian's bandages blaze brighter than ever. Face? So is she absorbing it to rapidly heal? See, this skin would have been a nice, you know, permanent skin. Yeah, you may not make it a gacha skin again, but this is a permanent skin. People really do want this skin, dude. As the light dims, a black spear rises above her palm. She releases it there, and a beam of black light shoots towards the sky. The clouds are torn apart. The sky is painted in shades of blue and black. Blue, I guess, is Eden. Black is Marian's home.
マリオ。一体何だい？これは。
The seals know.
クイーンへの命中を確認。合わせてマリアン砲、クイーンに命中を確認。
Mariam Cannon.
マリアン砲
What's
マリア
Mariam
ン名
Cannon?
称です。
Oh, okay. So silly, funny. So silly. But the way Johan just like called it out, what the hell is this? What do you mean? Does Johan know Maria enough? He knows she knows of Maria. And he was a heretic, because he was in charge of heretics, right? So
クイーンの高度急速で下降中墜落するものと推定します
crashing.
まもなく視認可能です
Something black is falling from the sky. The queen, as if foreboding and malice themselves, had taken form. Descends up upon the skies above the surface.
クイーンか。
So she's losing altitude now. The first time. As everyone looks up at the sky with bated breath, Mariam opens her mouth to speak.
皆さん聞いてください。私はラプチャーのクイーンです。
This is not, no! This is not how you end it! No, 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 you don't end it right now. This is a freaking cliffhanger. I mean, we already know it's gonna be a cliffhanger, but holy shit, I predict this is the end of the cliffhanger.
王冠を奪うためにここへ来ました。
The image was good though. I do wish that was the few changes. The queen is descending upon the surface. Let's see where the queen is right now. So we already missed one update. Now we have Nayuta clones everywhere. Bunshin! Holy shit, Bunshin everywhere. Okay, prepare robot. Is there any Nayuta on top? Yeah, there is. 3 Nayutas. Just teleporting everywhere. Yeah, legit teleporting everywhere. But where is the queen? He is some of this smoke area. Sec. Oh boy. Okay, it's a bit hard to drag because my mouse is a bit broken. But
今度こそ天にいるものを
I'm also
私
glad they don't like
勝利せね
do
ば
the
なりま
daily
せん。
bullshit again. Yeah, better. I don't see the queen. There should be a queen marker somewhere, right? Where's the Eden supposed to be? This one? The cannon? Mariam is the queen. Queen? Oh wait, there's new dialogue. Can there really be more than one queen? Mariam, what strange fate has been fallen. Not of the power. New rapture queen. Everybody is confused. Will this work to our favor or prove a threat?
戦況が変わり始めました。
Johan is asking the
これから
question.
私たちはどう動くべきか。
Rapture queen. Oh, the nearest the rapture queen. Papilla is like shocked with it.
今度こそ
It's
天
said
に
that
い
we
る
are
ものを
controlling
落とし
Celia because it means the Celia point of view is not in our like domain, right? Because Celia's dialogue would probably be the most interesting one. Being that she's the researcher and she's always been doing this kind of weird
戦況が変わり始めました。
hypothesis, right? So
これから私たちはどう
generally
動く
speaking,
べ
this is
きか。
regrettable. Like I wish that during this part we would change the characters, main character, Mariam or someone. Like when they do the
今
switch,
度こ
it would
そ
change
天
to
にいる
Mariam
ものを落とし
and then leave
勝利せね
the
ばなり
seal
ません。
somewhere in here. And then when part 2 starts, we can change back again. Because generally speaking, right, Cecile does have a lot of interesting dialogues that would have been a good, like, you know, kind of like a way to save people's appetite, right? for how the story is epic. So I really do wish it's like I can imagine that this is a wasted opportunity.
では早速一杯やりに行くとする
let's
かね
see. I like that at every single one now you can see the portrait now. So we have Papillon in stage 1, Haran in 2, Isabel 3, Snow White 4, Scarlet 5, Rapunzel 6, Crown 7, Time 8, Kilo 9, Nayuta 10, who is she again? He dead. No, but I really forgot her name. I really forgot her name actually. Is it Noelle? I can't remember. And stage 12, which is Modernia or Mariam. Whichever you want to call. Wait, really? Is she Noelle? I say it right. I have a bad memory, and yeah, that's what I mean. Nikkepedia, I don't think I have her. She is Pilgrim. Do I have her? No, she's Noah, not Noelle. Right then, it is her as well. Yeah, her. They only released Liberelio's outfit in here. Wait, is it coming the next banner? Oh, I guess we're gonna pull one more time for her, huh? But anyway, with that said though, we have just finished up our current content. We did miss out Biscuit, huh? Let's go find Biscuit and pick her first. Well, probably at LB1. I don't think I use her, so she's at the bottom. I'm using. I should probably boost up Nayuta now. I did, however, have the thought of putting food inside, upgrading Dorothy or OG Dorothy once. Oh shit, this place is laggy. Okay, Nayuta? In with friends, yes, skip I think.
これが人類の技術が至ったところ。驚きました。
Do I need Chime? Do I need the rest? I have no idea. I'll just put with Bundle. I have
グッズ
no
を
idea
与
how
えて
she
くださったのですね。ありがとうございます。
put Sora.
すごい空も飛べちゃいそうありがとう今日も正義の回答になるわ
I can't wait for the next part, honestly. When is the next one coming? So now when I know that... Wait, is the Goddess 4 art actually that... Did they update the Goddess 4 art or was that always the Goddess 4? Oh, that was always the Goddess 4 art. So that was the chapter, part 12. That was basically part 12's speech. Okay, can. Wait, that's kind of spoilery there. Well, I mean, if you do not know the context of it, then yeah. Something you love about Nikke, right? Spoilers out of context. We have our missions maxed out. There we go. Talent should also be done, so we should also get another film. Very nice. Get a lot more of this. What do we get from here? Goddess for Nayuta. To be fair, the thing about Nayuta is how do you know if she's corrupted at the end? When her eyes are always closed. No? It's just something you gotta think about, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's just try to get as much vouchers as we can because important. Then we can just probably take a look at Nayuta, I guess, because we just got her, right? So Nayuta was a 1. Or she a 3? doesn't look like to be a 1. She looks like to be a 2. Ayuta, you're 2. Ayuta is a 2, huh? Currently, my 2-base pilgrim. Let's see, 2-base pilgrim. Wait, 2-base pilgrim. Let's see, pilgrim. Okay, ignore Raper because she's everywhere. We only have Grave, and we got Chime this round as well. Let's take a look at what Chime do. I heard Chime English is a lot better than Chime Japanese. I have no idea. But anyway, Star Battle affect the king. So this one probably needs to pair with the crown. Pair with crown. So she literally needs to be paired with crown. But the problem is, crown is tier 2. What setup are you trying to build here, Shiba? If she's tier 2, crown is tier 2. Are you trying to want to alternate crown? I'm pretty sure crown's cooldown is pretty low actually. It's not high. But basically, you grant crown higher attack. Does crown does that much damage? I know she's defender and she does a lot of barrier. Pretty good for tanking. And she has iframe, I believe, with her skill for like 4 seconds. So, and taunts enemy or direct aggro. I think that's my understanding of crown. So having her increase attack doesn't really make as much sense unless her shield scales off attack. I'm not so sure. Secretary activates when entering full burst, affects the king. Daily report, normal attack damage multiplier increases by 27%. I'm assuming this is gonna be like 100 something like that at both of this. So normal attack damage. To be fair, normal attack damage is important, so more than ability supply. If they are not attacking, they are losing DPS. So. For the king, affect all allies. Re-enter burst skill for stage 2. Okay. So basically, you want to use a 1, go into 2, go into 2 again, then go into 3. So you have 1, double 2, double 3. Alright, right? And since she's 20 seconds, she can take the first void, and then she can go into the second void, which is crown, which can go into your DPS 1 or 2. Actually, a very interesting meta. There are times where you want to use double 2. Most people do triple 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 3 triple 3, right? So this setup means that you are running back a 1-2 setup, which might have lesser attack. It depends on how well Chime attack is, but she's an SSR freebie unit. She should still have decent attack. If we have to say anything about young Snow White. Max able capacity for all allies increase, which is kind of broken, and specifically for Crown, grants her additional attack damage. So this is basically a super buff for Crown. I have no idea what Crown really does, but whatever kit Crown is in, she can slide in. Provided Crown is not the main DPS, or Crown. I guess this is more for like a unit for like if you only draw Crown and you have no other unit. You can probably pair her with Crown and then some grade 3 units like Rappy or some purple color. And you probably can pass by pretty neat, because she seems to be a decent support. For the most part, max ammo capacity is very good early game, because there is barely any way you can do a max capacity upgrade other than Defender. I'm pretty sure Defender is the only one that has the ability to max upgrade their capacity for their rounds, ammo capacity. So this isn't that bad. I think this is a pretty solid, actually free to play unit for anniversary, especially if you're early game actually. Pretty good. Is it the best support like Litter tier? No, but you can pair her with Litter and Crown, I guess. And you can Also, this also helps when you do not have a lot of tier 3 units. So you have a full tier 2 unit, you can probably go Anis and probably some other unit if you do not have crown. Obviously, a lot of her kit is boosting crown, so not having that ability might suck, but the ability to rebound into tier 2 is pretty good. Obviously, if you not have a good tier 2 unit, for example, let's say you're using someone like was it Delta, which is 30-second down, I think, or someone else, you might not want to use Chine, you want to use someone else instead, because this thing does reinsert itself in burst stage 2. Unless it's like you are in group 3 but you can burst 2 again, and then that would be another thing. But if it's what I'm reading right, it's supposed to be a 1, 2, 2, 3 kind of deal. So you don't even get full burst until you finish your second burst skill, which might or might not be good for a situation like that. So I can some users and I can see some bad users, right? So anyway, her upgrade is just basically free anymore anyways. Why not get it, right? Okay, now we have Nayuta. I definitely will want to upgrade her because I have seen damage tests already, and she is bonkers, dude. Broken and bonkers. No, I do not have a lot of wind stuff, so also another thing. Right now my wind character is using as I forget. We'll get everything first, then we'll read, okay? For our first skill, we have asset system. So like buffer, it attacks, it boosts attack damage for all allies for 30% for 15 seconds. Probably going to be upgraded to max 50%. And then deal damage to all enemies, 557% for now of final attack and burst skill damage. I assume this will go up to 800 or 900 depending on how strong it is. Probably really strong because I see the target damage up right now is destroying the Little Mermaid. And Little Mermaid's damage potential right now is very strong. It's just that I don't know why my build sucks. Like my Little Mermaid doesn't do the damage she needs first, even though I have kind of healed her up recently. I will probably need to relook at her kit as well. So. Anyway, for self effect, probably look at the level 8 one. Okay, so level 8 one, we have Memory Incineration, changes the weapon in use. So similar to Snow White, because Snow White uses AR into a laser after all. Oh gosh, have bots. Yeah. No thank you, I do not recommend you this, and I am not just doing this for fun, so I'm not going to try to get this. So why? I want you to stop trying to send such things. Yeah, you're banned. Okay. Okay, Dato. Anyway, let's go back to this. Okay. So it changes like might. I wonder what her weapon damage, what her weapon should change it to. It's still at charge time, so probably it's something related to a laser or like focus something. Fixed at 1.8 seconds, so charge time reduction. Like reducing charge time would not be a buff available. But as far as I know, I think Maxwell does that. So basically, you don't pair her with Maxwell. Maxwell should still be paired with Might and some other character. Okay. Damage is 251% of final attack, which is quite low, to be honest. Being that we have a big attack here, so I guess combined it's like 700+%, but you have the increased defense. Yeah. Charge damage is 250% of damage. Duration of 10 seconds. Bonus effect: unlimited ammunition for 10 seconds. Your max amount of shots you can actually do, if you're efficient enough, is either 6 or 7 shots. Plus you take 1.8 seconds, so it's nearly 2 seconds. Actually, wait, then there's like 4 shots? 4 shots, 5 shots. 5 shots with like some lag latency or like some error. 4 shots sounds about right. 5 shots is like maximized already. Okay. 10. We'll go do a testing round in a while. Next one. Impermanence activates every 3 seconds. Affects self. Memory absorption. Hit rate increased by 1.28%. Stacks up to 30 times. Oh, and that's really now. Immune to stack count increases or decrease effects continuously. Effect cannot be dispelled. Stack count. What is stack count? Defense? Huh? Okay, I know it's some sort of debuff. I don't understand what a stack count effects. Okay, so it's not all buffs debuff immunity. It's specifically those that can have been upgraded or downgraded. I think so, right? Yeah. Who actually has this kind of skills? Actually have this kind of skill. Does it work with Chatterbox? SDA? I know it can stack defense and then once you hit the max you'll probably die. Is that what it means? That cannot be dispelled. Activates when max memory absorption takes effect. Affects self. Additional effect triggers according to the stack count or memory absorption. Provides prevent effects triggers repeatedly. So first time you have it exceed stacks, it will increase attack continuously. If you exceed 10 stacks on activation, it gives you attack damage. What's the difference between attack and attack damage? Is that separate modifier? If they list it out like this, I guess it's a separate modifier. One is probably the main stat, one is attack damage will probably be when you do the damage it multiplies afterwards. So it's a post multiplication buff. That will explain why it's so broken. Okay, if memory absorptions exceeds 30 stacks. Damage that when attacking core pieces by this amount continue. So another core breaker. Well. Recently we received one thing that loved to do that, and that was known as Dorothy Summer. So we have another continuation. I mean, to be fair, most bosses have cores, right? So kind of no-brainer that they need to add more for boss content. Hypocrisy. I mean, this does suit her law, right? But it also makes me fearful that she probably is a heretic as well. For her to work with Sarah of all people, hypocrisy sounds about right. Hypocrisy sounds about right. Anyway, activates at the start of battle, affects self. Unchanging heart, gain indomitability for 9 seconds. Activate 1 time during battle. Effect protect Nikke from being KO when an attack deals damage that exceeds their HP. Instead, they will survive with the lowest HP possible, which is probably 1 HP. However, even while indomitability active, instant kill attacks will still incapacitate the Nikke's immediately. If hit by an enemy instant kill attack, you become incapacitated before indomitability active. I assume that means battle wipe mechanics. If you fail the QTE, battle wipe doesn't save you battle wipe. And that's why I read it as, which probably is a good thing. Imagine co-op only 1 Nayuta at the end. Self-explanatory. Okay, activates 1 time during battle. Once it activates self at battle, you cannot renew 1. Very interesting. What's her main effect when not 1 time? Affect all allies. Damage dealt when attacking core increased by this percent for 5 seconds. Another core buster. Attack increase of caster's attack for 5 seconds. So it's self attack Another one. Equally shares HP recovery. The healer? She is a healer? She's a better Rapunzel? No, sorry, not better Rapunzel. I need to forget. Rapunzel still has revive as a unique trait and unconditionally revive. There's no one time, there's no only supporter class, there's no only attacker class. It's unconditional revive. So she still reigns supreme in that. So this doesn't technically make her, but in terms of healing, he provides it. That's nice. Cover 32% of final max HP as HP. So her healing scales off HP. How do you want to build based on stat line? If you need to OD her and she scales on HP for healing, you want to put one healing, one at least quite a few of the ammo increase, ammo capacity increase, attack of HP. Oh, crit. Her slots is very hard to build. Her slots is gonna be... It depends on what you want her to do, I guess. If you don't care about her healing, because there's other healers in most of the content that you do, then you don't need that much max HP. Ignore the max HP part and then just go all in on attack and the normal DPS kind of role, even though she's not. But if you do want her to have a bit of healing, you can actually have one of them be HP, which is not bad. But if you want to focus her on healing, she's not a healer by any means, but she can act as a healer. Then healer for 4 slots, she can be chonky, which is ironic because she has 2,000 bonds. But let's not talk about that one. Okay. Activates when attacking with full charge. Affects all enemies if self is in the status effect. Deals 136% of final attack damage. Okay. When an enemy is the stage target, affects the same enemy. What do you mean by stage target? The only enemy on the field? The boss target? They don't have a orange color here to tell me what is stage target. Like, I would assume stage target is basically the boss. And when the enemy is the boss, it's the same enemy, it will do additional damage. So from what I see, he has his core breaker, have a healing, able to super buff. Yeah. Why am I not surprised that it sounds broken? You know what, you're so broken, I'm just gonna give you this. Oh, we got that many doors. Okay. Okay. Let's get the max for this. Enjoying sipping. I mean, this is what Monk do, right? Sip water. Phase 5 with all 5 heals. This Batman. Ooh, very nice. Gonna hit early game and end game very easily. I should say that though. Okay, there we go, done. I mean, we have you know what? I think one is defense, right? So we don't care about damage taken, cover max HP, NAD and defense. Yeah, so definitely I think this one is a better road. That sucks, but yeah. Okay, oh, some stuff. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of full gear, right? Do I still have 0 gear? I do have 0 gear, but not all used. Use Batman. That's what I have? Oh my god, give me grind and shit. That's why this game is so pain in the butt, right? Okay, anyway, tier 1. Tier 1, tier 2. What's Rapunzel do actually? I forgot about it. I know she's not that great. Activate at the start of battle, affect self, create a shield Based on caster, final max HP continuously. Protect all allies for damage. And when you use the burst skill, you can create the same shield. And when full charge status is maintained for more than 1 second and the shield is present, you actually give everybody an AD buff. Okay. That's very hard to keep maintained though. Reason for it is that you need ridiculous chunky amount of HP so that the shield won't break. And for the most part, you don't have a defense up buff, so I don't think you will be able to get that really sorted. Okay, when attacking with full charge effect cell, recover caster's max HP. Self heal, okay. Doesn't count the shield. When full charge maintained and more than 1 second and the shield is present, affect self. Current HP is reduced by 2%, so she basically takes HP loss, recover shield HP. Based off the final max HP of the caster every second. That's too little. This is basically like Uni's healing, right? It's like 90. Obviously it's not rank 10, but it's, I don't foresee gonna be outpacing. I mean, the Uni's healing is like 0.8, right? So this is slightly better, I think. Okay, anyway, we have Garden of Utopia, affect self, max HP increased by, I'm gonna go up like 40%, I guess. Affects all allies, attack damage by this amount for a very short time. Very not great. But I meant, I guess it's better than being tied out by the 40-second timer reduction. So I guess it's okay. I do not know on what meta she was released in, but I think Chime does better. Just be honest. If you go with 1, 2, and 3, the 3 units we have. Where's 3? Where's Miss Snow White? I think she's still the most strongest of them all. Bar none. Because of how much she has. I still use her as well for certain purposes. Yeah. Okay. Let's go test out. What is a good place to do a battleground test? That's my union boss right now.
よろしくお願いします。
Chatter box is wind or water? Water. I'm gonna get knocked out again. I hate Chatterbox. I actually skipped the Chatterbox run because freaking I could not do even like half the damage this stage, and then I basically die with being maxed out, and basically when you had maxed out stat, you just instinct a raid mechanic. Salty. I'm not gonna deal with that now. Okay, where can I actually do the fighting? Obviously I'm not doing tier 5 upgrades, so whatever, I don't have that gear right now. As per usual, gear farming is gonna take a while, and I could use this, but even then this is only enough for 2 of them. Not enough for everything, so I'm not gonna waste my time on that. I know a good place to do it. Yes, campaign in chapter hard mode. That's a good place to do our testing. Oh right, they did introduce that. I forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. They added super easy mode, a story playthrough. A new mode is now available that allows you to experience the story more comfortably. Compared to normal mode, the raptures in story mode are weaker and fewer in number, making it easier to progress. However, please note that locked content can only be unlocked by clearing normal mode. So that's means if you want to unlock hard mode, you must unlock normal mode. I'm going to move around and see whether there's any map additions to it. No. No, there's no map additions. Okay. So there's no number here. So basically, you're still kind of incentivized for normal mode. Let's see how it looks when the colored exploration area. You can just skip and only fight the core fights. Huh? That's a big yikes. I guess the only thing good about this mode is that you can actually run through. Yeah, you can run through, I guess. Run through. But I'm pretty sure this fight was the one I'm stuck on. And here, never was. I want to see what's the power level. Is it different or is it similar?
該当地点に移動します。
If I do this, do I still need to unlock the whole thing? Actually, no. The map status is not the same, so that means I need to normal mode to at least get past this area. Yeah, that's true.
生徒は生徒らしく授業に
Holy,
集中し
that
ま
was
した。
what? 10k? That's normal mode power level? 28k. Okay. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna put Scarlet here.
さて、何を着ればいいのか。
行こう。みんなを探しに。戦闘には
How
自
much
信がある。
damage
行こ
difference is this?
う。みんなを探しに。
お呼びとあれば、喜んで参りましょ
Now
う。
I'm under level. Which means I deal, I think, 80% less, 20% less damage right now.
私がお役に立てるかどうか。
I don't think this will work.
勝利の物語。
I don't think this will work. But hey, it's testing, right? New unit means boom boom boom.
知恵の境
Holy,
地
that's
に
one
至
head
る
yes.
こちらです。
Oh, wow.
ためらう理由
My
はあり
hand
ません。
literally got
前方に射撃開始。
thrown up there. What is that? What the heck? Oh, it's his hand. This is a bit too much. But I'm still not screwed yet. I have red foot, so yeah. Unless you fail. Remember, she's a healer as well.
煩悩を断ち前方に射撃開始。知恵の境地へ至らん。
Nayuta is crazy! Oh no, okay, now mind me.
あ、悪い。集中しすぎちまったな。
However, if I change this view,
戦闘には自信がないな。任せなさい。
how does that go? I do not think Scarlet is a good choice here. I think it's probably better to do SPS.
もう少し待てますか。煩悩を断ちみんなの衆知恵の境地まで楽しむがよい。
You know, SPS is a bad idea. Infinite ammo.
リロードするのじゃ。
Okay, we are silent already. I think Scarlet's a bad idea. We're silent already, so okay, let's retry. Alright, let's quit first and then we change out Scarlet. Originally I used Scarlet because she was the only lightning DPS I
私の
have.
そばにぴったりくっついておるのじゃ。
Scarlet, you're out. I'm gonna replace you for weapons though. I feel like we actually need more healing. Yeah.
その歩みをそばからお守りします。
But it seems to go better in Nayuta.
誰にも怪我はさせません。
But bro, I did not summon you to just die on the first ascension, dude. I mean, at least all my DPS is intact, my proper DPS, but... Oh no, too late already. I either went too fast or too slow, and I think it went too fast. Yeah, then we do not have our DPS that can do the damage. We need to manually block. I also need to remember I do not have my buffs cube on my characters right now, so... Okay, I'll see whether this is a problem.
敵意には着実に立ち向かいましょう。
I need to manual some stuff.
煩悩を断ち、皆の衆、知恵から行くまで楽しむがよい。
There's definitely damage here. Okay.
天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。前方に射撃開始。
Yeah. I don't think I got a DPS. Personally, maybe. I don't think I do it this one. It did make the middle ground a lot safer, I guess. Okay, now I lose my timeout rather than outright getting killed. Okay. I'm gonna go for the hard mode. Do some stats on hard mode.
Encounter.
Let's switch everything back first.
レッドフード出撃するぜ。行こう。みんなを探し
What's
に
the last one modern? Yeah,
指
right.
揮官の服を着ていってもいいですか？
It's gonna be under level because my Nayuta isn't yet.
ついてなかったなお前ら。
You'll see.
リロードするでいい。
I'll look at the effects.
煩悩を断ち、みんな一緒に知恵の境地に至らん。
He's black and white in this state.
もう少し待
Ah,
て
now
ます
she's
か？
back to gray and black.
煩悩を断ち、前方に射撃開始。知恵の境地に至らん。
You can definitely see her different portrayal.
見ただろ？私も
Just
強
gonna
いけ
look
ど、
at her.
仲間たちはもっと強い。こっちで。おお、出てきたようですね。
Have a closer look at her bursting.
速やかに制圧します。
Let's noticed, right? All the good characters are AR at this point. AR, MG, SMG. All fast things. Rare cases are like really good. Super buff. Maybe take a look at the damage. Probably take a look at the damage.
物語は幸せで美しい話として書き直されるの。
Nayuta is doing more damage than Rayhood. Wait, why is Rayhood doing so little damage though? I'm shocked. I mean, it makes sense on Modern, yeah, to do a lot of damage, because she's technically max geared. Yeah, I need to take a look at why Little Mermaid is doing not the damage that I'm expecting her to do. Little Mermaid, your gear is not overloaded, that's why. That makes sense. She's suffering from unable to overload. Okay. Good. Very good to know actually. Question is, should I actually overload? I think I overload both of their gear at the same time. Both Little Mermaid and Ayuta. As of right now, I feel like this categorically I might have to swap equipment quite often. So once I get at least 8 pieces, I will then do the same in terms of overdriving them. Yeah. That means I don't think I can do anything for Rapunzel and T1 though. But it also shows something. Nayuta actually ignores the rate cap. Similar to how whenever Blue breaks the game in the initial release, usually this rate is high. But if we down in the rate, using the newest character buffer will actually help you if it breaks more than what the power actually makes you have. So that means on the tier list, it's probably going to be a must-have. Play beside Little Mermaid because they are 1 and 2 ultimate lovers best practice.
水砲が導いてくれる。
該当地点に移動します。
水砲が導いてくれる。
行こうぜ。
こっちですか？水砲が導いてくれる。
該当地点に移動します。
こっちですか？
10 core relics, are you
水
serious?
砲が導いてくれる。
Why is that
該
still
当
a
地点
thing?
に移動します。この道ではない。
Why is 10 core relics still a gift? Still a
行こ
findable?
うぜ。
Makes no sense. They still haven't revamped this kind of get good. I mean, I guess the thing about it, this hard mode was supposed to be done
作
way
戦を
earlier.
開始します。
Right? At a time where, you know, the game for that accumulation rate was 16 per hour, or 18 per hour, not like 22 per hour.
はいと完了。
And that was like maybe over like 10 chapters ago, worth of.
煩悩を断ち
Nah, maybe more than that.
知恵
15
の境地
chapters
に至ら
for missions. So it will make sense that it will be.
見ただろ。私も強いけど、
But they
仲
could
間
have
たち
given
はもっ
slightly
と
more
強いんだ。
for that to support. Yeah.
スカート。
Who should I swap next?
敵意には着実に立ち向かいましょう。
I'm really interested who is SPS better than Rayhood. this particular case,
煩悩を断ち知恵の境地に至らん
because both attacks quite slow. The piece really reminds me of like when Dorothy does Paradise Lost.
デートの続きを楽しみ該当
I don't
地
know
点
how much good damage it is.
出てきたようですね
Okay, I want to use SBS.
戦えるならばそれでよい共に参ろう
Judging from how I see, I still think Bigfoot is damage right now. But mostly because
私がお役に立てるかどうか
if it's boss content, I think it would fare better.
煩悩を断ちいい流れ知恵の境地に至らん熱い視線を感じます
I like the head dropping down. But yeah, just a fat set of damage, right?
花に10日の紅なし満開
SBS does so well. Yeah. I don't know whether she can out damage Dayuka. She out damage Dayuka, it means the Bigfoot is just
指揮官邪魔者は排除しましたデートの続きを楽しみましょう
Bigfoot technically is only good for single target. The boss killer, I will not put Bigfoot for scenario then. Okay. Again, Modernia is doing Modernia things. Ruffy is doing her own thing. Damage rise. Anita is close to even SBS. That says a lot actually. But don't you love it when your supports are DPS as well? If there's one thing I learned from FF14, even that everything is a DPS. Every single DPS can do which can be lesser damage thing. Pilgrims are basically that.
私がお役に立てるかどうか
すぐに行こう
煩悩
HP
前
recovery
方に
is
射
not
撃開始境地に至らん
it's not as much a good thing, but it's, you know, upkeep I guess. Upkeep is the better word. Maintenance? It's maintenance. It's not the actual healing. Something like you,
煩悩を
right?
断ち知恵の境地に至らん
More respectable in healing. So I do think that HP is
さあ旅を続けま
less and
しょ
less
う
viable. I don't think you should focus on HP.
戦闘か
You only need HP if you took a big damage and you need time to regen, and she will probably regen you the
私がお守り
percent
します
HP by herself.
すぐに行こ
But likely she won't kill you in time before the next burst by the boss.
煩悩を断ち知恵の境
At
地
least
に
that's
至らん
my personal thought. Let's look a little bit more for time.
煩悩を断ち知恵の境地に至らん
Does she have a skinny actually?
ういい戦いだった次はもっと強いものと戦いたい
Take a look.
行こうエンカウンター
It's just cause I just want to play a little bit of hardcore as well. Not much really of testing anything. Just that it seems faster. So. I thought AoE after.
すぐに行こう
If you play a defense stage, I
いい
think
流れ知恵の境地
it's
に
always
至らん
better go AoE because you are not going to be AF.
すぐに終わらせます
It goes player specific rapture.
生徒はことを思想にするですね動いたら一休みします
すぐに行こ
Much better.
煩悩を断ち
うこの剣で全
知恵の境地に
てを切る
至らん
Every time she throws the fist, you can hear a Buddha spell. I think.
いい戦いだっ
Oh,
た
Buddha's chime.
次はもっと強いものと戦いたい
Just think, you know, neat stuff that they added.
行こう。
Very nice defining of details.
こっちですか？
Oh, there's a final one here. Oh, there's a harvester with ski. Nice, I finally got it. Good. Okay, actually let's take a look at what skis they have right now. Being that really can see unreleased Nikkes for a bit. Where is she? Probably in the middle. Way bottom. Are you way bottom or ever just my head? This side. Head. Alright. Okay, okay, you know what? I think we should just upgrade this. And which one is better? Of her skill, which one is better? Oh, good eh. I guess number 2. I guess skill 2 first, along with burst skill, because they don't use the same map. But we have to upgrade 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Plus 1, generally speaking, is only a core blaster. You are not going to be, unless you are doing a lot of boss content. And even then, not everyone has this thing called core. Some of them is just parts. I don't think this is a parts blaster, but yeah. I would say probably 2, 3, 1. So level up 2 first, level up 3, then level up 1. So that you can get all the max attack stat, attack damage, multiplier, and then you have a core buster here via stacks. Cannot be dispelled. You can get hit rate increase, which also helps on core damage. So I don't think it's bad. I don't think 1 is necessary, being that it's bundled with healing. 1. It's also bundled with core attacking bonus, and you do have a sharp attack bonus for like 5 seconds, but I don't think that's good at the moment. And if you talk about this 2 multiplier of few 100%, this ultimate probably can carry you the same. So this extra damage, you can think of it as an afterthought, like a GPS. If you think of it right, after normal attack you get an auto. I would probably treat Hypocrisy as such, like the auto nuke. You only get it after you max out all your kits that actually buff everybody. Like, this buff everybody, right? Buff self. Wait. And I should still say the same. This one does boost all allies. But 5 seconds is not a big win. It's probably like half a burst timer. Burst timer of 8 or 10 seconds, right? So I mean, to be fair, she is a selfish DPS, right? So I would say Q2 probably is the whole more. I still stand by 231 based on what I can see from her damage number. She's also really out DPSing Little Mermaid, which obviously my Little Mermaid is kind of not there. Where's Little Mermaid? Little Mermaid is higher than her and she still has damage. Crazy. You know, after having so many co-op runs and seeing Little Mermaid actually out DPSs, crazy that something can out DPS a little. But then again, Little Mermaid is also, as said, tend to be small AoE out of single targets. I do not know how Nayuta will fare in the single. Where we do find out. Let's go about that. We have not upgraded. Ah, very nice. Hey,
行こう。みんなを探しに。
Ayuta is weak. Ayuta is.
お呼びとあれば喜んで参りましょう。
Do we want to keep her like her? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very prepared for it. I don't have character for it. Have rabbit girl. Rabbit girl is not one. I wanna try it out.
ゲームをしに行くんですか？レッドですか？じゃあ私と一緒にしましょう。
So this will be a good test to see whether I can do better. Because last time I tried and I can't even beat one. So
もっと鋭くすぐにボールを打ってこの剣で全てを切る。なかなかやれない。もっと鋭くボールノワールとブランのショータイムです。この剣で全てを切る。なかなかやれない。すぐに行こう。ボールを打たし知恵の境地を打たらもっと鋭く。
you can definitely cross one now.
ボールを打たし知恵の境地を打たら
Okay.
すぐに行こう。
475 mil.
なかなかやれない。もっと鋭くボールを打たし知恵の境地を打たら
Okay. We're getting a lot of
すぐに
damage.
行こう。ボールを打たし知恵の境地を打たらすぐに行こう。
The shield. Manual break the shield. 475
ボール
mil.
を打たし知恵の境地を打たらもっと鋭くなかなかやれない。
The first try in a while, actually, I am doing a lot more damage than I thought.
ボールを打たし知恵の境地を打たらもっと鋭くなかなかやれない。ボールを打たしこの剣で全てを切る。すぐに行こう。もっと鋭くすぐに行こう。
It'll be interesting to see who dealt more damage.
知恵の境地を打たら
And we hit touch threshold 3. I don't think we have enough time to hit threshold 4.
なかなかやれない。
But it's good to see how much damage
ボ
my
ー
team
ル
can
を
do.
打たし知恵の境地を打たらすぐに行こう。もっと鋭くほう
物語を聞かせて。
な
The
かな
end
か
is nice.
物語は幸せで美しい話として書き直されるの。
This I know this boss will get wrecked by Little Mermaid usually, and pretty similar in damage with Nayuta. Obviously Nayuta is not kitted out, but once Nayuta kits out, but I guess. But yeah. Zhang was just here to do tanking and healing. Noya will solve the buff. SBS is still doing a lot of damage, but obviously that's me not having OD for two of this. So I guess I need OD gear if I want to at bare minimum 5. And also I haven't hit for level 400 level cap for this one. Oh well. That's a good test ground though. So my first opinion of Nayuta is that she's very strong. If she's out there DPSing Little Mermaid without gear and is Little Mermaid is kind of very destroying it as a support. It can destroy harder and it can definitely destroy harder. And she has cube. I did not give Nayuta cube. So on that point, right, Nayuta is already out DPSing. I didn't give her cube, right? It's just heck. Yeah, I did not give her cube. So she's not doing elemental damage boosted. She's using a collection tier 2, which is a mix of HP and attack, which means she isn't receiving the full attack buff, normal attack buff, and she has higher defense. That's all about it, right? And I'm not even maxed out on skill. Actually maxing out on skill, you'll be broken. Definitely a worth to pick, I think. I already hit 10 on one. Yeah. Okay, so I guess long shot of this, right, basically is that Nayuta is a must pull. If you don't pull her, you're going to start on a lot of damage. I do know that the Heretic banner is coming soon as well. The second half of this campaign, sorry, this anniversary event story. So there is a chance that it might be bad. Oh right, I also need to remember that my Nayuta is LB2 as well. But taking into account that LB just means more HP next step. It couldn't outclass an entire limit by equipment 5 year upgrade, right? So if I put that into consideration, I still think Nayuta is broken. Right? Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, okay. Oh. Other stuff do we have left content-wise? We still have not even done much in terms of surface actually. So I guess we should talk a little bit about what I have done for surface. For surface, what I've just done is just upgrade the commander's thing to level 2. Upgrade everything. I have not done a single stuff afterwards, other than getting this. I already wasted I think 1 day worth, so I collected it on Sunday? Saturday midnight I think. Late Saturday is. And yeah, I picked out quite a lot of the generation. So yeah, I already hit a cap for the Neo Titanium. Can upgrade this. We're gonna do it because Doctors actually it's a requirement for a lot of things. As far as I know, I think you need the 30 upgrades, 8 quarters, and then factory. Because factory is also a requirement for a lot of upgrades. So basically, these are the 2 core. The rest you can upgrade when and when your form of team. But your manufacturer and your core is basically your main after you. But it's best to just do them in sprites. Explore the surface, okay. So I have a lot of stuff to collect. Let's start doing some progress. What do I have not done yet though? Ah, right, this one I actually need a specific. Oh, so I need to go out for. Where do I actually go out though? But I have not formed squad yet. Let's go back to this because we did halfway last time.
戦闘には自信がない。戦闘には指揮官の服を着ていってもいいですか？
One give a attack boost. What does she give? Cavalry skill level support 1 up.
収益の分配は明確に分かってるだろ。
I'm confused.
先生、今日は何の授業？
The healer, so I want one healer. The damage booster. I don't really care about that right now. What do you have? Okay. I assume one of each is necessary. I do not know how this works yet. Okay.
遊びに来てまで仕事？もう。
I don't think I want them to be fast though. You got one healer here. But I will take one
その
healer.
歩みをそばからお守りします。
Damage boost them. Hard to see what you need. Range extension. Normal attack boost.
私の番でしたか？
Okay. Defense reduction. Really got reduction. High speed. You do have more damage. You can see the first icon. Look at this. Active range. At the start of combat, affect these units, but only if there are only 5 Nikkes using weapons with the same effective range bonus 1. Damage reading effective range increase 45% unconditioned. HP boost, which are max HP. Another HP boost. Which is recovery. I guess that is the only last one. That's the only one I have had, right? Oh, this one. Strong element enhancement. Affect these units score only if there are 5 Nikke the same code. Elemental. What is this? Taunt. Damage taken reduced by 25%. Converts all enemy down around the spot into normal attack. Targets continue. Bonus attack activates by performing 4 normal attack. Affect 1 random enemy if it is in the combat area, dealing 30% of the squad's final attack as additional damage every 1 second. That's new. That's new. Okay, let's take a look at other stuff. What's this? Attack speed support specialities. Ah, okay. Even damage. What's this? Support range. Quick effect range plus 1 stun. Effect range. What is this? Range extension support. Affects ally squads within 1 tile exclude squads. Oh, basically it boosts. Ah, so basically if you have this guy, this person nearby, boosts other allies nearby with +1 range. I guess it's nice if you actually have one that can super boost allies basically. So it's affect this unique squad, so this one will help. The same. Does it stack? That's the next thing. That is support. Okay, wait. I'll just finish up reading everything. Any new stuff? Any new stuff? Wait, wait this. Next piece. For self or for others? This unit. What? Okay.
プロメイド出撃する。
I wonder how the HP power comes about though. Doesn't.
シェフが必要なんですか？
I want to say it doesn't seem from what, but no, it actually is based off your level sync. So if they're not level sync, they're not skilled up, they are gonna be hesitant. Nova seems to be 10k based. I don't understand why Crust let's use. I don't know. Back. Oh, we have actually a second. Okay, so I have an understanding of what each icon kind of does, more or less. I think. Okay, there are many icons to get used to, but I think the first thing I want to do is to get a build of DPSs. Where's the self-attack range one? Maxwell can be not bad. That one
仮面をつけていってもいい
is 10 to 70. Whereas Maxwell is what? 1100. Sorry. Fancy. I'll have to take Maxwell. I'll take the freak. I don't think we need any other stuff. Speed wise, no. We can go with Rappy. Rappy will go defense down. And then we need attack range up.
私の番でしたか？
And then last one we need is... What is this? The normal attack range extension. Okay. One is a mono team build. What is this again? This is not enhanced vision. Enhanced vision. Does this boost themselves or other squads? Using a squad. Game code. I want an attack speed buff, so let me go check for attack speed. What's this? Stamina enhancement. Basically healing. Well, I do not have healing anymore. I do not have self-healing. Where was my self-healing? Max HP up. And... was it you? Ah. The mermaid, I'll take you.
みんなを探しに。
You wise not, I want to take attack speed. I think one of these is attack speed. support. Fire support. Where is attack speed? Yeah, better one. Range extension. Ha ha ha. Do we have range extension here? Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, bye. I want taunt. Hunter. Yeah, that for attack speed, huh?
命令なら従います。
Yeah, much choice for attack speed. Yes, that's. Corner has to do then. Yeah. Stamina enhance. Okay, fine. We're just gonna go with the level 3. Asiana.
私の授業が必要でしょうか。
So
指揮
my
官様
thought process is that we have this guy be totally oriented in dealing damage. Okay, you can open the squad lead. Okay, if you're unsure what to do, try checking your plan. Okay, can. Mission will guide you through the tasks you need to complete the surface exploration. Side missions aren't mandatory, but they will guide you through things that are helpful when exploring the surface. By completing them one by one, you'll definitely become more skilled at exploration. Shall we head back to the field? The various building is on the surface, each serving a different purpose. Feel free to explore them at your own pace. Now, shall we begin exploring the surface? No. What we're gonna do is...
指揮官
I don't want to select that, but let me get home squad. Squad 2. Okay, let's see. We have one deal with thing. You still probably need some attack, I think, because you need to defend yourself. So we want once that. Cavalry support,
収
I'll take
益の
that.
分配は明確に分かってるだろ
Support range increase. Right now this is level 2.
レッドですか
Not
じゃあ
level.
私と一緒にしましょう
Yen? Is it level 3? No, level 1 as well. Okay. HP boost.
お呼びでしょうか
I'll take that. What range increase? 1,000. Level 3.
単独任務を終了し
Longer.
合流します。
Okay. How we support? What we want to get first. Where do we need to find that? Cavalry support is the 2 hearts from last. Helm is 6 here. Other than power, I want. That doesn't mean anything.
あなたが望むなら共に参りましょう。
But now Helm will
戦
take
果を
that.
上げる絶好のチャンスだわ。
Okay. Any SP? Not really. Sorry, I want to get the healing one. What's the one? Damage. I feel like I really think what I was trying to do. Do I only have that few characters that can do that? For self-healing. I think it's still nice to have self. We need a max HP boost. I think a max HP. I might have to sacrifice it if I need this. Where's the heal? I don't need emergency recovery. But what? Not here. But recovery support. Recovery support. I only bad chef. You have a level 1 recovery support bar or stuff. Like kind of satch. Okay. I guess we gotta use some
お
like
掃除
soda.
の準備完了です。
Oh, she's 10k. She's 10k. Pepper is definitely low. Same as grass. But in terms of like skill, she's also nowhere better. Oh. Okay, this is what I want. No, I'm still missing one more. Where is the attack? Where's it called? Damage? Where's the range? It should put the range other unit like this. I don't think it's fun. Like this was damage. I don't think it's not. Combat arena. This is really sucks. Can't find. Not this con. So hard to find one freaking skills. I think they really need to change out this. I can't take it. Hard to find. Action. Okay. Like this. What? Enhanced vision, right? I want enhanced vision.
特別に一緒にいてあげる。
Recovery support level. Recovery support. Where is she? Dota.
収益の分配は明確に。
I want to take a look at you. Support range, please. So we can stand further, be back behind. Then we have a HP. that all that we have? Also, wasn't there attack range for other characters? In fact, this what? And this for elements. Can't find that. Extension. Such a Nikke's name. Not what I want. Really hard to play. Then they don't win. Sucks. I can't find it and I do not know where is it. I thought I saw it just now, but higher level support. Yeah, this is fun. Transmission, support, support range increase, support, support level increase.
一緒ならどこでもいいです。
Thank you. Can do that, I guess. Okay, so we have spot 1 and spot 2 form.
お呼びでしょうか。
Finally, we can actually get to
目標地
this.
点に移動中。
That means
何よ、
who
も
is
う。
supporting one at all
あ
times.
そこに行くの？
はい、ご命令を。
Unable to move.
日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。
私は準備できています。
あれ？声が聞こえたのに。はーい。呼んだ？何よ、もう。
私は準備できています。
あそこに行くの？あれ？声が聞こえたのに。
Rapture light. Metal for Rapture armor that has degraded after being buried underground for ages. Though the surface was long ruled by the raptures and deposits are abundant, advanced technology is required to extract it. An essential material for crafting optical camouflage. Is it somewhat similar to smearing monster blood on oneself to deceive required to craft optical camouflage generator? What we need for this one, right? Okay, we got 2 spots and then we'll time. One. Oh. Oh, we're out of items.
呼んだ？
聞いてる。
はい、ご命令を。
はい、指揮官。こっちですか？はーい。行きまーす。お呼びでしょうか。 日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。
Does he actually did heal something?
はい、指揮官。
Or does it just take very long?
聞いてる。私は準備できています。
あれ、声が聞こえたのに。
Only combat. Huh?
はい、ご命令を。
何よ、もう。呼んだ？お呼びでしょうか。呼んだ？
Okay. The regen thing doesn't work together.
はい、指揮官。
Feels like it doesn't work. I think we should actually change on how we
お呼びでしょうか。
up. Press the hit shoot up. We don't need the hand us waiting for that. Maybe we can produce this now. 10 seconds.
私は準備できています。
はーい。日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。
はい、ご命令を。
I need to go back to base to eat.
私は準備できています。
何
That's
よ、
the case,
も
I
う。
think I'll go back.
聞いてる。
But I just noticed how bad this is. We're gonna read a team. Probably a second DPS team. I excuse only comes up when it's okay. I'm gonna change out now. Power support, get out of here. Okay. Okay, so this will make it easy for that. We get this, and we just need another one for damage and another one for heal. So
せっかくですので、私が先頭に立ちます。
So this damage boost only works when you're fighting against radio. Radio means it's just not bosses. Okay, can. I don't want to fight against radio and I do not want to make a mono team right now. Firstly, mono team that you need to map and map you don't really this is better than radio.
出撃するぜ。
And we get someone like Dorothy
あな
to
たが
heal
望むなら
continuously.
共に参りましょう。
I think that's fine, and I don't think any more stuff. So one is healing, one is damage, outing, and increase range support by 2.
目標地点に移動中。
Not bad.
あそこに行くの？
Okay, one
お
here,
呼びでしょうか。
one. That's with touch. One is what damage boost. One doesn't care about radio. One is empowering. Okay, so with healing, we have attack range. Attack speed. It's not bad.
呼んだ？
Let's move on.
水砲が導いてくれる。はい指揮官。
はい。ご命令を。
日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。呼んだ？あれ？声が聞こえたのに。お呼びですか？
よっ。
はい指揮
For
官。
all intents and purposes, this should be enough range, right? Okay. Boards, treasure box. Get that. And
日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。こっちですか？
over the drawbridge. Go to the north of that. Okay. It's not emits a particular calling signal that attracts nearby raptures. Once the area is cleared, the optical camouflage activates, used to start the occupation battle in second. Ah.
私は準備できています。よっ。
Yeah, I'm gonna use
行こうぜ。
お呼びですか？
yeah.
はい。ご命令を。
何よもう。あれ？声が聞こえたのに。何よ
And
も
we
う。
have a lot of stuff.
お呼びでしょうか？あれ？声が聞こえたのに。はーい。今行きまーす。
はい。ご命令を。
あそこのキラキラしているところに行けばいいんですよね。呼んだ？
よっ。
Got you?
行こうぜ。
水砲が導いてくれる。お呼びでしょうか？日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。はい指揮官。お呼び
How
で
is
すか？
that?
こっち
Other
ですか？
chest.
はいかしこまりました
あそこに行くの？
You have an axe, you be able to chop it.
私は準備できています。
あれ声が聞こえたのに
The our first one because we want to get the generate.
私は準備できています。日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。呼んだ？お呼びでしょうか？はい、ご命令を。私は準備できています。お呼びですか？
After this, we definitely.
呼んだ？お呼びでしょうか？はい、指揮官。よっ。はい、ご命令を。日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。あれ？声が聞こえたのに。はい、指揮官。
Tech range is very much necessary. I wonder what skills the skill level though. So far 7 seems to be max.
私は準備できています。
Oh boy.
よっ。お呼びでしょうか？何よもう。はい、ご命令を。呼んだ？
This is quite slow. Okay, she healed up a bit. This one healed up a bit.
ご命令を。
1 HP of heal. I mean, it does matter in the long run.
お呼びですか？お呼びでしょうか？私は準備できています。よっ。
Then holy crap.
はい、指揮官。お呼びですか？呼んだ？はい、指揮官。
She's definitely be healing quite a bit. Having 2 setup of this would take less damage and probably be more sustained. I'll be honest.
呼んだ？何よもう。
Okay. First reward, get this. One to get the other one, like Geonic one. Buildings in occupied areas must be repaired before they can be used. One repair or complete. Upgrade them. The house. Definitely need that because I'm really capping on stuff. What else do we have here? Oh, this here. All powder. That's here. Weapon. Here, right? I want to upgrade. fast repair. Do overtime or on? Done. Okay. Okay, let's see. Level 3 yet for factory. Quarters. Oh, I did not upgrade. Okay, upgrade. Oh, 10 minutes. Okay.
あれ？声が聞こえたのに。
Critical factor for maintaining occupied areas. When the battery ran out, a defense battle begins, and you may lose the occupied area. You can recharge the battery before it runs out. The battery needed for recharging can be produced at the factory. Oh, we need to produce. How long does it take? It takes quite a while. Yeah. I gotta go through the whole battle again.
日差しの下で見る店長はも
Kinda
っ
bad,
と
no?
素敵ですね。水泡が導いてくれる。よっ。はい、ご命令を。何よ、もう。あれ？声が聞こえたのに。お呼びですか？私は準備できています。はい、かしこまりました。日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。お呼びでしょうか？よっ。何よ、もう。
I still don't understand. Quick effect range 1 town. But then this one. Unless it doesn't stack. How can I tell?
はい、ご命令を。該当地点に移動します。
What is your current effective range? 30%.
はい、移動します。はい、指揮官。
Your effective range right now? 30%.
お呼びですか？
Elva does.
呼んだ？あれ？声が聞こえたのに。日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。お呼びでしょうか？あれ？声が聞こえたのに。私は準備できています。何よ、もう。あそこに行くの？お呼びでしょうか？あっちから大当たりの予感が。はい、ご命令を。はい、指揮官。お呼びですか？はい、かしこまりました。呼んだ？よっ。呼んだ？
Another holographic material.
何よ、もう。
I think you should to come back.
お呼びですか？はい、かしこまりました。
Another alpha particle from there.
あそこのキラキラしているところに行けばいいんですよね。
I don't feel the support line skill is doing anything, so I'm probably gonna go back to base actually out and then put the guys that are injured back into the infirmary. At least they can regen over time. Hopefully you can take them out wherever you want. Not 100% them.
私は準備できています。日差しの下で見る店長はもっと素敵ですね。
Oh, you're gonna go back here, you're gonna come back here.
指揮官。
Done with the craft. Construction 5 minutes. Where is my hospital? Recover. Can recover spots wounded in battle on Nikke or currently not assigned spot. Recovery require both resources and time. Upgrade the building to increase the recovery effect. Spot recover as a unit and require both time and resources. Only squads in bases where the hospital has been repaired or in occupied areas can access the hospital. Squads in recovery cannot be deployed in battle. Cancelling will reset the recovery progress and the cost incurred will be. Okay, well, that explains to me that you cannot take them out. So basically, I don't know how long that will be. Can recover Nikke's who are incapacitated or are not currently assigned to a squad. Nikke's assigned to a squad must be recovered as a squad unit. Nikke's in recovery cannot be assigned to a squad. Cancelling recovery resets progress and refunds all cost you. Or basically individual and squad version, okay? Hospital recovery cost. Increasing the alpha particle purification level also increases hospital recovery. That takes 7 minutes. Oh, they got 2 versions. I guess it's tough enough. Okay. And that took 7 minutes. So that's mean if I were to recover my entire squad, that's gonna take what, 4 hours? Hey, guess what? I'm not recovering straight away. But what I will do, however, is change out my squad here immediately because stuff that I don't need, probably this, they're not helping. I'll be honest. I'm guessing that it's highest priority takes all, so because I only have one that gives one boost, then boost the rest. Okay, can. I support. Oh, where's the range? I want to take the range again. I know the range, especially when you have increased vision rate. On right. Increase. That is that costing you. Range extension support.
先生と一緒ならどこでもいいです。
Effort ally spot. I want the one sniper. Where's the sniper? Yeah. Combat related. Come on. One. Yeah, I need this icon. Inch extension, affect this bot 5.
運行準備は整いました。
What does this do though? Normal attack, inch, hungry, and we need attack speed up. Hopefully, the Lota can also do range extension. Or what? Attack speed. Okay, so it's here that I can get attack speed. Okay. Peter does provide. Let's see whether we can remember one.
戦闘は専門外なのに。
Score is what? Attack speed is what? How much HP do you have? 1920. That's not enough.
プロメイド出撃する。
Exia is 2. Or meanwhile you're 1.
エクシ
After
ア
Exia.
出撃します。
Save. That can sure. Good boy. Okay, so what else do we need? Huh? Hospital level 3. Dormitory level 2. Core processing. Oh, those. Was this what? No? Yonic. Yonic would. Hey, I also need to make a battery as a spare, right? Geonic battery, are you serious? Used to restore power to optical generator 1. I have no choice, I need to. They really do make you bankrupt. They really. What is up with this amount of stuff? Actor 0. I still need to craft another one as well. And we need another optical, which we only have like barely any powder. Hello.
命令をください。真面目に移動中。
Oh, we can now do proper combat.
どのルートで参りましょうか。お呼びですか。
こっちですか。
よ。
何よもう。
Dang, this is nasty. 2 and 1.
お呼びですか。
Yeah, see, it's a lot faster to deal that much damage than
該当地点に移
right
動
now.
します。
But you really need the
お
range
呼びで
to
しょうか。
know how to plan it.
私は準備できています。
どのルートで参りましょうか。
何よもう。
よ。
私は準備できています。
Okay, what was that? I don't know.
命令をください。どのルートで参りましょうか。
Hope this is for stuff. Means there are monsters. Sometimes the path lies where you can't see it. I know the blue is hating the terrorists.
お呼びでしょうか。
よ。
Okay.
行こうぜ。
The path.
はい。ご命令を。
命令をください。
What is this? A-type block. Ah, right. Have that.
真面目に移動中。
あそこに行くの？呼んだ？
Okay. Another block.
お呼びですか？
This is no blue tree. Can't walk. Yes, it. Gotta sneak past here and come. I wouldn't put it past them to do that. Okay. What else do I need to find? One huge map. I saw you playing a super hostile man on this. That's how big the space is. Have a blast zone. What is this tiny area? No wonder they give us how many months to do it.
はい指揮官
Okay,
どのルー
fine.
トで参りましょうか。
Got it. No. Got it. Plan upgrade. Okay, so how do I want to go here? Northwards is probably the most
ご命令
balanced.
を。よっ、行こうぜ。
はい指揮官
命令をください。
呼んだ
お呼びですか。
何よもう
私は準備できています。はい、移動します。
Oh no, that was a
あ
bad
そこ
idea.
に行くの
ルート設定完
Oh,
了。
there is a trap. There's
出
a
発い
trap.
たします。
Start with the fewest flower first. Can I zoom in more? I can't. Okay, fine.
何よも
One.
う
Two, three, four.
お呼びでしょうかあそこに行くの
It's hard to see. Oh, did we get the achievement? Troubles? Yeah. Okay, so this is the far edge of it. There should be one or two. Not one. No? Yes.
行こうぜ。
Can't move on top of that. I guess if you're level 2, kind of like far side, you probably can do that, but you should come here and collect
お呼
that.
びですか。命令をください。
Okay, that.
真面目に移動中。
はい指揮官
Okay.
命令をください。私は準備できています。はい、移動します。どのルートで参りましょうか。ルート設定完了。出発いたします。
I think next time the stuff I want to build,
お呼びでしょうか
this is
お
really
呼びで
good
すか。
because the defense down is
はい、
very
ご命令を。よっ。
catch. But if you are going to basically
Nani yo,
be
no.
AFK afterwards, not doing anything else, I don't think it's a good idea.
何よもう呼んだ
よっ。はい、ご命令を。どのルートで参りましょうか。ルート設定完了。出発いたします。
Oh, that's a small. Got an X. There's something here that's talk about cutting. What about us? Okay. That. Yes.
命令をください。真面目に移動中。はい、かしこまりました。
Okay, well. gateway battle. Install a holographic terminal to start a gateway battle. Once installed, the battle will begin after a certain amount of time. Holographic terminals. Select the holographic terminal from incoming enemies for a certain amount of time to win. In the gateway battles, open the gateway and enter the next sector. If the holographic terminal, but you can retry if you fail.
真面目に移動中。
Know that I need more stuff. Effectively. But I think we already found everything and part of the. I guess.
Yo.
I'm gonna put people to explore this place more. Well, I'm gonna put Rafi actually. I guess I'll also put dead on today's expo. Oh well. Can't be helped. We had to try out whether the support works because we wanted to see whether we could hit to free range instead of range. And our experiment kind of failed because it's only upgradable to 2 range for now. So it seems that the range bonus is based on highest tier order, not based on achievement.
お呼びですか?
Any of the sort. So it means I can't look for this fine as well, I guess. Okay, I'm going to set people to recover. Guys should recover. Then for sport recovery, yeah, recover. It's gonna be 5 hours, so it's gonna take a while. Anyway, we need to upgrade our Potassium. That's it. On Neo. Geonic. There we go. The Geonic is done. Time to upgrade this Geonic. Ah, 1 minute.
どのルートで参りましょうか?
How long does it take? It takes a while to actually visit the hub, so I don't think it's a bad idea.
お呼びでしょうか?
But it's currently required.
何よ、もう.
Okay, can. Let's set down
あそこ
over
に
here,
行く
I
の?
guess. But I do not want to interfere with pathfinding. Now recover. We are all heavily damaged anyway. Let's. Do research as well. You can research feature needed on the surface, research for elements, one's condition and cause of match. Some research can only be after completing prerequisite research. Strengthen your squad through combat training research, increase force output, construction and production research, and upgrade surface research. Cancel research that is in progress. Cancelling research will fund the resources to completed research cannot be cancelled. There are so much stuff. What? Increase the maximum number of squads that can form. What is a land adapter? So much stuff that you had to do. Heck. Land adapter. Know what I need more? Geonic production. 1%. Fine, overdo it. 5 minutes. Wow. You need level 2, I think. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2, and then I think that's how I mean. Make a lot of sense. Technology. Emergency transport ship. Hospital bed, okay. This is the time needed for research. That's not gonna happen anytime. I rather just use my Geonic for increased production first. You'll notice I think Geonic is like the most rare resource here. Out of everything. Potassium is rare, but it's not that bad. I think for You know, titanium. Core is probably gonna be another one that probably. Okay, this is done. Thank you. I don't think we need Goddessium max right now. Goddessium is too much. I mean, too much is also not right. It's okay, let's reduce it before we can put it. So to even go, we need 50k. This is painful. So stuff you need. Stuff is kinda painful. Purification also needs so much of this resource. That's bullshit. Okay, to be fair, if I eat this, Goddessium is gone as well. I guess Goddessium is also kind of rare. That's the best. You know, titanium is probably the least of our worries, huh? What do we have? You can view information about occupied areas on the surface. You can travel to occupied areas or view information on the remaining battery chart. When the battery runs out, a defense battle begins, and you may lose the occupied area. A battery only charges up 216,000. How much do you need to maintain this? How much do you need to craft a battery? This means, oh my goodness, how much does it get a net gain? For a battery, we need 20 something, right? It's 12,000. And the other one, the other material, which is Goddessium. So Goddessium plant is actually important enough that we want to actually plant upgrade. Not that we can. So right now, if we are doing this, we are doing 52 per how long? I can't tell how much is this. 52 per hour? What is the unit per second? You have 104 ionic per minute. Per minute. Okay. So if I assume that is, what's my geonic here? Oh, that's here. This is per minute, 52 per minute. Or what? Assuming that is true, you need 12,000. 12,000 divided by 50 goes to 430 minutes. At 30 minutes divided by 3 hour 45 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's more than that, 3 hour 50 minutes. So assuming that it takes 3 hour 50 minutes to offset one battery cost. One battery. It's not exactly 3 hour 50 minutes, roughly. Slightly less, but it's basically around there. assuming they're not trying to hog our time, right? Because people, you know, gacha games, they like to do like 3 times login. I don't think this is the case. Can probably bunch up a lot of Goddessium and this green color stuff, and then Bionic, and then you can try to. As long as it's max level, you're actually getting your money worth. The higher the level of Geonic plant, over there the cost is paid off better, and then you're going to have less work. That's just saying. But in my current tier, which is the highest level accessible, which is level 3, that is the efficient trade-off, which is like you only pay off itself after 3 hours. It might be 3 hours 40 minutes maybe at the max. The next level. Oh, right. I don't know. Okay, so my Geonic up in the, so that means now I do 106. That's my calculator. What was before? Oh, I need to close that. So 12,000 divided by 106 divided by 60. Oh, it's 15. Right. 104. Oh, it's 100. Did I do a math wrong? 104. Oh, I must be counting something wrong. A tree. 12,000. 12,000. Sorry, wait. Before that, I was counting offset the cost of 12,000 at the rate of 104. Will need wait for hours, almost 2 hours to get your network back. Now you just need 1 hour 50. 2 minutes get your network. Yeah. I'm about that. It was 1.8 of an hour. Percent of the hour is whereas 90% of an hour is probably so I guess every upgrade roughly cuts down more or less takes 20 minutes, 10 minutes of boost, 10 minutes of boost, yes. Most of it. Okay, sure. Definitely want to upgrade our Goddessium plant as well, so we should do that now. Not later. Because I got a feeling Goddessium will be our next fitting factor. So once we finish this, we should go into Goddessium production increase. Then we go into core production increase. Then finally better. Because our research at headquarters seems to indicate that what does large amount. Right? Yeah. Now next, what does is used mostly for searching. Yeah. What's this though? Building design. Please repair, upgrade speed for building. One level. Eventually. In expenses. Production. Ah, just need everyone to be one for next level for this is. Okay. Again. All problem geonics. I want to upgrade right now. Utility is complete. Let's grab this one. Top powder is 50k. What's my production of right now? 96 per minute is not even that high. Yeah. If I research that is a mistake, because right now I do not have that much. Yep, guess I have to log in some other time later and then try the next upgrade the last one. But judging from this one probably takes about how long is that? 64 800 seconds. Huh? 800 10,080 minutes divided by 6. Yeah, 168 hours divided by. It's a week. Really a week? Really a week? Nice. Yeah, 60. 7 days. And the battery is not gonna kill 1 week worth, it's gonna kill 1/3, like 20k, right? Or 200k. What's it again? 116k. Which is probably 1/3. Maybe less than, slightly more than 1/3. So every 2 days you need to use 1. Okay. Okay, when you think about it that way, you will net gain a lot more. And if you fail, the problem is you get, I think, the repair. No, is you do this, then you might need battery also. Added boss, I think. I don't know which one is cheaper. It's cheaper, so. Anyway, I think we'll end the stream here. We have done quite a lot of stuff here, so tomorrow we shall come back here and we'll try out again. And then maybe do some Ether Nights. Ether Nights is still on the radar, and I do want to finish up the last 2 rounds and even our experiment. And we'll move on to other games. And we'll also adjust how we're going to stream, like in terms of timing. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you are here for all the Nikke content, thank you very much for watching. I do enjoy Nikke, but as said, YouTube might not like it in the coming months, in the coming week, on the 15th, they're going to implement a new policy. So Twitch might not be affected, but YouTube will also probably be. The only difference is that Twitch can still gacha, YouTube cannot. Main thing for now, until Twitch says something about that as well.
not
よ
yet.
ろしくお願いします。みんなを助けましょう。
That probably still won't affect me because I probably only just do it offline instead of online, and then I'll just tell you what I got instead. Right? That's not gonna be a TOS. The character I got it some days, dangling somewhere. I mean, it's not this TOS, right? Unless they say no game at all, so gacha game all banned, and that's a doozy. And then we'll just go back to RPG if that's the case. No biggie. Just go back to RPG. But the thing is, RPG usually have grinding sessions. If I cannot fork out time to grind, I'm not willing to fork out time to grind for that game. That because I don't have RPG will drain your back partially. Generally speaking, then that stream will either be a grinding stream or there will be no stream that day. So that's the continued progression. If let's say YouTube does the route that gacha games in Nikke and totally ban every single aspect of it. But if not, if it's just the ability to show gacha on stream, I think yeah, true. To show gacha on stream. It might be exciting for sure. Some people love to be the hype train, but if they just want to queue up the stream hype that way, I guess that's It just means that the way that we have to push on essentially is through our content, legit our content, our documentary, our commentary, and our thoughts, right? And how epic we can describe gacha, right? That is certainly not against TOS. Okay, anyway, yeah. So for the YouTube side, you can just leave a like, press the subscribe button, and press the notification bell down below so that whenever I do my streams or uploads, you'll be notified. And on Twitch, you can just press the follow button down below so that wherever I do my streams, you'll also be notified. Right? And then with that said, though, tomorrow we'll continue on again with campaign surface progression. We do have until I think 26th or 24th December to this, so we only have probably a month, but I think this one can be pretty tough. So don't mind me if I do some offline grinding. Mostly is related to fighting. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now.